Yo guys, it's okay, coming at you with a brand new video on this modded client called Zombie Warfare. It is also known as Zombie Warfare 3. I did do a previous video a long time ago on when this was like it's original and brand new, but this is done by different devs and everything else, and yeah. In short, it runs off the ZW3 engine. Now, I'm going to just mention right now, I have downloaded all the files. I'm going to link their website and their Discord in the server, or even in just the website because I can see the Discord. These two files are what I need right here. The mention of the ZW3 mod, you can do that, and it even says right here, the client files contain ZW3 content, which is you need a copy of that to play it. So I'm going to leave them like that for the time being. I'm just going to right click and go to this PC. Just going to full screen that, and we're doing a full setup whilst I go through this. So I'm going to go to Call of Duty Games. There's the original one I've got. As you can see, it is its own default launcher and everything else. So what I need to do is make a new folder, and then I'm going to just call it Call of Duty ZW3, like so, and now we're going to go in to ZW2. Going to right click and control on all of them. We're going to copy and then go into here and paste. I ain't got the full guess how long that's going to take. Alright, 6 minutes isn't too bad. So while we are waiting for that, I'm going to go into the folder I've got to call new shit, and I'm just going to see what's in here in client. So I would just presume you can dump all them across, and would presume you'd need that. So we're going to allow this to finish. Oh, so it's 11 minutes. Oh, for what it's worth, guys, we'll be right back when that is finished. So 2 seconds for you, however long for me, but we will be right back. Right, yo guys, we are back. And first things first, now that it's finished copying them over, we're going to just quickly, I'm going to show you to be honest. As you can see, it's all here. I'm just going to paste that setup exe in here for the time being. So now all we need to do is come into here. I'm just going to make sure, okay, you're fine. I can extract you to here like so. And this is now going to take its sweet time. I'll let this do its thing. I just want to make sure I have put that over okay. As you can see, it is right there, so I can now delete that from there. Excuse everyone going across because we don't need that right now. So what we need to do now is just wait for this to fly across. It's only got a few minutes. And then once we've done that, we can delete that zip folder and then start copying everything else across. Now I'll apologise in advance because there will be a fair few stop and starts throughout the video, just as a more so you guys aren't having to wait and I can just whip them together. It's one easy peasy video. So yeah, I'm going to just stay quiet briefly while we wait for that to go across. and for what it's worth, it's nearly done. And I think once this is done, I'll probably have to do a stop and start when the other bit starts copying across. There you go, as you can see it's copied across, or extracted even. So now we can delete the zip. I'm now going to go into the folder it's extracted. All we need to do is drag all these, I should say highlight them all and copy. I'm going to click on paste. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. And it will prompt to replace anything at any point, because this is my original idea before it's copy, and I'm literally just using it for the testing of this video. Whilst I'm waiting, I'm just going to delete that shortcut because I don't actually need that in here. That's not the one I wanted. Is this one I wanted? So we're just going to wait for this to go across. Now we can start going through the setup process, as this will just add the exe, but I feel like having the files and then the exe set up to set up the launcher properly is the best course of action for this video and to make sure it works. As you can see, it is nearly done. I will be curious to see if it's got native controller support once it's all set up. So now we're at the, let's replace the files, like so. There we go. Replace all the relevant files, as you can see. So now we should in theory set that up, because I do not want to run that exe against these issues. We're going to click run anyway. I'm going to click next. I'm going to change where that is. So I need to go into, and then we need to, so then it's going to the right place. We're going to click next and install. Not let that do its thing. Just going to click yes to allow that. Alright, I was in my own little world doing something else. So we're finished. So I'm just going to click finish and allow it to launch. Make sure that launches. Okay, so far so good. Select your Modern Warfare 2 folder. So I just need to go to games, Call of Duty games, select, then I'm going to just change that to my name, and then I'm going to click save. I need to change that to that. So what I'm going to do right now is just close that. So as you can see, you've got the launcher right here, which is this. So what I am going to do is send to desktop, so I've got a shortcut. Once I've done that, I can also delete that, like so. Oh, I've got two of them there. Just make sure everything's correct in the settings. Yes, that's okay. So we're going to leave that and click on London, and I'm going to click on verify game files. So once that's done, it should let us play, and we get to see if it has controller support. Well, one big thing I will sit here and go, I love about these is they have their own custom way of doing maps, mechanics and everything else. Now, one of the big things I would love to see is if they can make their own custom maps and like do like the top favourites from each COD, like say from World at War to, I don't know, BO4 for example, and then whip them onto like a old engine like say BO1, 2, 3, so on, and then be able to add the feature of custom maps. It would be super nice. And I'm throwing that out right now for the devs, whoever decide to watch this. Or if anyone who is behind this project actually makes that option to add custom maps, it would be super nice. But we are waiting purely for the verification of set files. It's got 7 files left. So once that's done, I'm hoping we can play the game. Currently got, oh my god, there's more files flying through. If it keeps this up, I might do a stop and start just so you guys aren't waiting forever. It does seem to be scattering around its numbers. But I am going to do a quick stop and start, so I will see you guys in a few seconds. Well guys, we are back. It gave me like a random error, and I tried it the second time, it's still the same error. I don't know if it's because of the server thing I'm on. But I'm just going to click play and see if it works. So it's treating it as IW4X, okay. I'll click allow access. Because I'm sort of partly thinking I might need to do this again. But we shall see. Not sure if it's going to boot IW4X or if it's going to boot something else. Ain't got a clue. To my knowledge, it's a mod for IW4X, but I would also have hoped it would be on its own standalone UI. Oh no. I'm just going to try the reads. And see if this works. So I really don't know what to think of this. Okay, so we've got a custom thing coming in. Okay. What's LP? Okay. So we have custom quests. I think what I'd be intriguing myself at is, well, how do you like play with friends? Well, the waffle off the bat. Oh my god. Do we have doors? Oh, let's go. So what's this? Okay. Kinda cool. Okay, so we have the gist of it. We have a Wonder Waffle off the bat, which is super nice. Ooh. So do we have a round ender? There's a weapon there. You normally also have a weapon here, but there isn't one. So what are you? You're frozen as well, yeah. Wait, I said delete. Oh shit. I mean, bear in mind it is a beta, so... But it's quite nice considering it's a beta. I'm assuming this will run like these maps and then... okay. I mean, you're forgetting that I have custom images, which I probably need to go through and delete them all for this mod. That didn't even cross my mind. Nearly zoom in for this Wonder Waffle. I'm trying to see if I can buy it and then I'm gonna try like another map, like maybe one of the multiplayer maps, just so I can get a gist of how big this is. So I really want to see what that Wonder Waffle's like really badly. Ooh, yeah. Someone forgot I had grenades. I have enough. Well, it won't even let me buy it. Oh my god. I feel like I have to do a fresh setup of this. Anyway, I'm going to just leave game and just see what the rest of it wants to be like. So if we was to click on create game and then change map. So we have these. So we've got some custom ones as well, which is kind of nice. I think this is a bit better than the one what was originally, because some of these are already existing, like prior to like from the original one, which is kind of nice. So we've got plenty of maps to choose from, and then all of the zombie maps, as you can see. But guys, that is it. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And guys, I will see you in the next video, and as always, peace.